I think it's a one. It's probably a 1 out of 10. Okay, let me step back and why. Cause look. I love violence. I think everybody here loves violence. Violence go burr. People die. People blow up. You know, it makes the world go around. Aside, besides, money. But how do you make a movie about Kraven that's, he's kind of a cool dude, his whole life is about the hunt, his family. The wife at the time gets him into more of the hunt, the passion of the hunt. He gets into the whole voodoo thing. He becomes a superhuman. You turn him into this awkward version of it. It's like the soy boy almost. Where it's like Kraven was cool because he became a man of the hunt. If the hunt fulfilled him, then no need to worry. Hell, we have an episode of Samurai Jack that's kind of based off of Kraven, with the three hunters hunting Jack. Like, that's fucking cool. Maybe I'm reaching, but you take that guy and turn him into I hate people because of their actions. Which, all right, that sounds cool. I think Birdie and a lot of us can understand that it's a universal hate. People, their actions suck. But he's over here going, I hate my dad because he wanted me to be strong and he drove our mom mad. So I hate people who do bad things. Vice versa. Anybody who's part of this list because they kill animals. So what is this, like a PETA movie? Like did Kraven join PETA? Did I miss the memo? I don't understand that part. Because in Kraven, he does respect it, and if you don't do it right, I mean, there are some parts in the comics where he does do that. He's like, oh, if you're not doing it for the sport, if you're not doing this correct, you're a fucking disgrace. But he's over here essentially like a scout boy for him. It's weird, and I don't remember him hunting people down who were like just part of gangs like at all. And then Calypso was fine. I don't think anything was super bad about her, except she became a, as always, instead of her just being a crazy voodoo lady, she was a girl boss lawyer who knew everything about botany and everything about using weaponry, apparently. I guess. Like, it's just slightly annoying already. I don't care about the girl boss moments, but when it's just like, alright, I guess Disney's done enough checklists, and I guess Sony's like, we need to do it too.
I think he was a lot cooler in the game than...
He was cool in the game. That's where he was badass. He was violent. Well, because even that, you can tell that's a difference. He's way more aggressive. He was more violent.
Yeah, more like ruthless. He would do whatever it took to get Spider-Man.
And this is what even you can see. It's that Kraven is unapologetically just Kraven. Like, they told him to go hunt Spider-Man. He's gonna go hunt Spider-Man and fucking do what he can. And this one is just, I hunt people who do bad things. I don't remember. That's not Kraven. I don't remember that being good.
Yeah, he's not doing it for the thrill. There's a purpose behind it, for the greater good.
Looks like the Kraven in the comic.
Yeah,
that's not it at all.
The game perspective, I definitely never got that he was doing it out of the good, for the greater good.
The goodness of family too, which he kind of does a little bit because he's had families in the comics, but different things. This is just. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do. And then, oh god, fuck Rhino. Fucking Rhino. What was that?
Well, you didn't like that, man? Didn't look good to you?
Arts and craft Rhino, man.
Fucking after school arts and crafts macaroni and cheese Rhino. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
My brain.
Venom?
Is it worse than Rhino himself?
No, like as a whole, the movie.
I don't think so, because this is the one caveat. This is a one-off. Venom had 3 freaking movies where one was mid and the other 2 were terrible.
So is this one? Would you rate this Kraven movie as the meh one? Because obviously you don't like it. So
no, it's definitely meh. I don't even want to recommend it at all. It's just.
That's pretty low.
It's just not great. It's just not great. So
that's an under 5 then. If you wouldn't,
it's like a 1 or it's like a 1 or 2 for me. It's just not good.
Dang, you hated it.
And I'm probably biased because I grew up with Spider-Man, so it's like Kraven. I know a bit of him too. So what did they do with him? Completely changed everything in his backstory. All right, cool. So maybe he'll be a badass. No, he's now a pseudo gray character vigilante, just like everything else Sony wants to do, which making them gray, morally morally great characters because they can. That's not how they work sometimes. Like, the only one who had that, I would say, would be Rhino. Because Rhino is a little crazy. He's kind of mad that he's stuck in that suit that he has on now permanently because of the experiments. And he does the stealing for his wife because she's sick. And that's what he would do. Hell, there's even a few comics where the wife dies and he goes insane. Like, he goes on a rampage because his wife is dead. And it's actually fucking sad. And even Spider-Man is like, don't, like, stop. You need to come to your senses. Like, I'm sorry. And it's wholesome as hell, but it's sad because Rhino is just a dude who loves his wife. Like, you could have gone down some more things, but in Rhino here is just some dude with, I have my skin turns to, I don't know what the fuck he had, but he just, the experiments made me tenfold stronger, and my skin is so tough that it hurts me. 30 minutes later, I'm fighting, beating the shit out of Kraven, and I'm having fun. All right, that's not what you just told me 30 minutes ago. I'm like, all right, I guess. And then he gets yeeted because plot hole is like, oh wait, he has a literal plot hole in his kidney, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
plot armor. There was a plot hole.
Right there,
like,
stab the hole. Got him.
Like, I guess, like, I don't really care how they did Rhino at this point. He's probably too corny to make. He's just a guy stuck in a suit who's just like jacked up with experiments. And this one, he's just a dude with a piss bag, and he needs this so he doesn't turn into Rhino, quote unquote. I don't know.
I mean, if you know any of the lore, you're probably not gonna enjoy this movie.
That's the problem, though. I think even if you do know, you can at least enjoy some of it. Like in Venom, I enjoyed the first one. I had some decent laughs and fun, and that goes throughout all of them, all three. I mean, you guys heard me talk about, oh look, this is the symbiote, this is this over here, there's this Carnage. Oh, this is pretty cool. Like, they did Carnage fantastic, but like, at least they were bits where you enjoyed it. You were like, this is fine. Objectively, it's just stupid, and the 5-year-old drawing style is better than those fucking 5. Oh, don't even. There are more hateable movies, but this is a waste of time. You know what? I think that's actually right. This is just boring. It's empty, and I actually will point that out too. Thank you very much. Yeah, the CGI was terrible. That was...
Yeah, I didn't really like the look of it.
Even the fucking mountain lion that they were using, whatever.
That was like a leopard or like.
What was it? I don't even care.
It was a snow leopard.
Snow leopard. Yeah.
It looked like connectables.
It's connectables. It was janky as hell.
Snow leopard in the forest. He just calls them from the snow. Like, whatever, come out here, kill these dudes real quick in the forest.
The bear too at the end. I mean,
the bear.
The ox when he was doing the scene. Yeah, but it was still like, you could just tell it was like off. Even the points where he was CGI, Kraven doing some fights, some scenes. Like, this movie just felt like, oh god, Madam Web fucked up so bad. Quick, do it all over again. Make sure there's nothing of Spider-Man. And they just like redid so much, it just came out way worse. When you should have just left it in there at that point. Because maybe you're right, Birdie, with that rumor that Spider-Verse woman was so bad that they had to redo all these films. I kind of believe it.
Yeah, they just had to cut the endings before anyone realized they were trying to do more parts.
The brutal parts were dope, though. Like the killing scenes. That was probably the highlight of it.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's true. Sometimes, he ungas, therefore I bunga, but they actually got to die pretty brutally.
Yeah,
it's like,
I just heard you let loose an audible. Ooh, I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like, ooh, like when the dude got yeeted by the fucking plank, and he got slit in half. Like, oh Jesus. Ugh, that one was dirty though. The fucking bear trap in the face. Fuck.
I didn't even jump in at the beginning of the movie, but like, I don't watch it again. I'm good. I saw what I saw.
I saw enough. I don't need this bullshit.
Yeah, I think I came in like 53 minutes. I'd already passed by. This is a 2-hour movie. 2 hours. So
honestly,
the last time was more than enough.
Okay, well, this is my complaints on it. Like, as a whole, just the Kraven's new story is really whack. Rhino is pretty damn lame. CGI is honestly pretty bad. The movie story itself as a whole, Kraven's new hating his dad because mom's dead, hating bad people for their actions. It's really lame. It could have been good, actually. I'll give some credit. It could have been good if they did it right, but it was just so boring. Calypso was just there to be girl boss. Fine, I guess. And then she had extra juice water. But, alright. I'm not gonna fault it at this point. I'm just gonna expect it. It is nothing to really grab you except for the really cool brutal scenes, which again, it's kind of nice every now and then because this is a Marvel movie, but he's cool. But
I don't think like a must watch or anything.
No, definitely not a must.
You're like, if you've never seen it, you're just like or something.
Like at that point, you could just go read the comic. Go to a fucking YouTube channel that's AI. This is KRAVEN the Hunter. Like just start watching those videos at that point.
Oh yeah, or you could do those movie. It's like sufficient. That'd be good.
Oh yeah, I've seen those too. Yeah, go watch one of those. This is like a 1, maybe 2 out of 10. If it's out of 5, it's just 1 out of 5. Or a D. It's just not really worth it. Maybe a background movie because there's some parts that go ooh ah, because of the how brutal they are. But there's no fucking real. The plot is just like whatever, and it doesn't matter because at the end of it, because spoilers, he's been trying to protect his brother, right? And his brother does the same thing. All right, I'm gonna take over and be the next big boss. Like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm like, bro.
We
now
just
they gotta fight.
Just spent 2 hours of you being a little bitch. I'm weak, this and that, and then getting abducted and going through all this in the second half of the movie, only for you to come back and be, you know what? I will be the big boss. What?
See, but I knew that whole thing was gonna happen with the little brother. Like you think that dad is this bad guy, but you're a criminal too. Like I was like, I have a feeling that because he kills people, he's an assassin. That's definitely. They're gonna bring that back somehow. Like you say your dad's so bad, but you do the same thing that he does, and he's like, no, I don't. I had that little ending speech. I was like, I knew it. Kind of see where they were going with it. Predictable.
But even that was lame. Like
yeah,
because he was not appreciative at all of what KRAVEN did for him. Like say if I believe KRAVEN, I'm for what he's doing. Why would you throw away the gift that your brother gave you, saving you, getting out of this? You could probably sell all their businesses and leave some of it so you can sustain yourself. You can live a simple, humble, happy life, like genuinely, because he's like a mob boss, right? Or a crime, drug, whatever.
Yeah. And
instead he's like, I want to do it. I want to have the piece of the pie, And he... Then the movie was useless.
But like his argument would be that his brother was the one that put him in that situation anyway.
It was his dad.
Because it was his dad, but the brother doesn't know that it was his dad. So in the brother's head, they came for the brother, but he was there, so he's innocent and getting put in that. And all that kid knows, I guess, is mob lore. So he's like, I might as well do it. The name KRAVEN does open a lot of doors, but unfortunately, they're bad doors.
That dynamic of vacuum of power, you remove the head, someone else will always take its place. So it's just obvious plot. Yeah. Obvious plot is obvious.
True.
Nothing to see here. Move on. I think that's what Carrie was getting at. Like it was so obvious he called it. That's why he said what he said.
What do you think about it then, Birdie? Are you just like, this was great? Oh my god.
My enjoyment was hearing you squirm at every crack because you're a fan of the OG stuff. So I didn't pay attention to the movie. I can tell you.
Motherfucker was just staring at me.
Diaper during the movie. I don't think he enjoyed it.
Yeah. I was like, oh yes, they're destroying your comic book stuff. I'm gonna hear whatever
watch it burn, Omega. Watch it burn.
Yeah, I'm just here for your reaction.
Fucking
reaction in real time. I don't even need to look at the video, type of shit.
Paper mache, fucking rhino over there.
It was worth it.
Yeah, wet sand.
Wet sand
yeah,
right
like
now.
Where they wet a surface and just
magic sand.
They sprinkle the stuff on top. And then when he's getting out of the vehicle, you can see his armor crease.
Yeah,
So bad. Like
it-
he's wearing one of those muscle suits.
Yeah,
They
this.
didn't even try to CJ that
Yeah,
part.
this CGI was ass. It's just that's unforgivable at this point. Sony's so fucking huge, and they're over there like, oh, just throw it out there. Nah, no, this is.
It makes you think like, wow, AI really is not that advanced.
It's too expensive. They're just like, nah, why bother?
If I want to see a good Berta kill, I'm gonna go watch Saw. Fair enough.
True.
So I guess does everybody agree on that? It's like a 2 out of 10. It's not.
2 is fair. I'd give it like a 2. Yeah, because I wouldn't watch it again. No, I'm good.
You wouldn't even recommend it. You'd be like, oh, I'm bored. Maybe I'll watch it again. No.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're just bored, but I'm never gonna watch it again. That's for sure.
No,
I'm
no,
never
no.
gonna watch it. The next one you suggest, if it's you, Squirmin, I'm probably gonna be there, but I ain't gonna watch it either.
I didn't even watch all of
Look.
that.
It's Christmas time. I was like, oh, it's not that bad, right? Good Christmas cheer movies. Like the last one I saw was a great movie. Awesome, I loved it. Goes here, Craven, you fucking suck. Like, Jesus.
Man, take it with a grain of salt because I mean I'm sure this movie's gonna hit with someone because believe it or not, my stepdad watched some movies that we thought were awful, like Echo, and he was like, I didn't think it was that bad, and I'm like, what?
Okay, you're gonna take a deep breath. You're gonna tell him, Dad, I think you might need to rethink your choices in life. All right, I'm
did say
just.
What
Velma
are you
was bad.
smoking? I want some of
at
that.
least
And
it's bad.
Carrie be like,
But
Carrie's like,
Echo's
I know
not
you
bad.
high right now.
Echo?
What are you smoking that I ain't?
Next thing you're gonna tell me is he loved Acolyte.
So I mean, like it'll hit with someone. Like, man, if you're
If you have
like
no,
an actual decent movie,
if your favorite food is paper, I don't know about that.
Yes, that is my favorite rhino.
I don't think it wasn't worth it for like 2 hours of a little cool kill and that was kind of funny right there. Like when they did the cheetah meme. I don't know if y'all caught that when he like ran around the building screaming. I was like, oh, the cheetah meme.
I don't know the meme, honestly.
I
I could find more
But that's
enjoyment
not
from
me.
pondering
That was
life's
good.
greatest mysteries while staring at the wall, but I suppose this movie was really only good for ripping on with friends. Yeah, it's
That's like literally the only reason why to watch stuff anymore.
Watch it to hate on it.
You don't watch it for the context. All modern stuff has been garbo.
that's why we love indie. Oh yeah,
Hasn't been good for me since Endgame, man. That was like the last cool.
Endgame. All right, well, I guess we'll leave it at that. This movie was boring. Scenes were cool, but they weren't enough to keep it alive. Plot is too smooth brain plot with bad guy hates people who do bad things, which is even sounds stupid when you say it like that. Only to have it all blow up in your face, and the one person you try to save says, "I'm gonna do it anyway." I mean, yeah, I guess. What a waste of a fucking movie. What a waste of a character. What a waste of Rhino. What a waste of Madam Web, Spider-Man, Venom, Riot, Null, the god of symbiotes, the god of darkness. I mean, Jesus. Morbius, which he's not the coolest character, but he is basically a supporting character in the Spider-Man universe to help him out even when he mutates. That's one of the OGs. I mean, honestly, they fucked it all up. Fuck you, Sony. Go eat a bag of dicks.